No,
It's not that. Okay, now you have a long life, but you're still miserable
no,
because you're still
that's
not
what I
doing what you
mean.
want, or you don't have the life that you want, or you think you need more, or you don't have enough money, or all of these things. So your balance between money and happiness is very far apart. It needs to be something that is joined up. You somehow have disconnected that your financial well-being so that you can look after yourself. I'm not talking about things that you don't need, excess. I'm just talking about what you need as a human being to just survive and live a happy, healthy life, and whatever vision you have for that. I'm not saying you need to live on the street, and I'm not saying you can't live in a $50 billion mansion. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you're looking at what you think you're allowed to have in terms of looking after yourself as a little being financially and your happiness, you've split the two. You've alienated money. You've made it this thing that drives you, like this prison warden telling you what to do. And when you have that view of it, you'll never have it in balance and harmony with your life. It needs to be interwoven. It needs to be part of your passion. It needs to be part of your driving force. It needs to be something that is helping you to get all the experience that you want and need. Money is important because it does give you certain things, but it's not the most important thing. You can't sacrifice everything else, then have money, but then you don't have family, you don't have health, you don't have love, you don't have happiness, you don't have, so what have you got then? Now you've got money. Okay, great. Now you suddenly have money and you go, but now I want the other things. So you've got these two poles, right? There needs to be a balance and a harmony in what that drive is. It doesn't need to be so extreme. And yes, it's going to move a little bit like the President Zuma. But what it needs is for you to blend more of the stuff that makes sense. So blending what you love doing with blending with duty, things that you need to do in life to be able to do what you want. You still need to, if you need to travel the world or do something, you still need something to get you there. But instead of alienating that thing and making it this, you're the slave to it, make it something that's just part of your existence. And when you start living more passionately the things that you love, there will be more ways that will find its way to connect to your financial status, and your finance will flow better when you are more in what is in tune with your flavor. You guys are all out of your flavor, then stuck in these gears, rigid gears that Richard gear. That's funny. It sounds like rigid and Richard gear. Wow. Your rigid gears. You're stuck in these machines that really aren't oiled well, they don't work well, that are grinding against who you are. And that feeling that you're sitting with each day, you're trying to drink away, eat away, gym away, sleep away, drug away, medicate whatever pills or whatever you need to take. And so your life just becomes this trying to not feel like you're suffering. That's not the point of life, really. What, not to feel suffering? No. Think of it as another way. Your life is here to flourish, to feel good, to experience, to enjoy. Yes, it's going to be contrast in one or the other, so you can experience the difference. Just now you have a contrast. What does it feel like when everything stops versus when everything's super, super busy? And now you could see the result of that. But you need to find more balance in the fact that most of you are not doing what you truly love, because you've got belief systems in place that lock you into that prison that says, I cannot do what I love, or that I'm passionate about, or that I feel good in, or that I want to do and make money. You've separated those two things. And the moment you separate them, you become a slave to one or the other. You're either going to be slave to your passion, and it's never going to bring you what you need, because you're going to just be this person who's desperately doing all the stuff that they love, but there's no connection between the finances, or you're going to be a slave to finance, and you're going to do whatever it needs to take to jump on that wheel and keep running. And all that thing is just keep running, just keep running. You need to make more. You just need to make more. You'll never have enough time. You'll never have enough resources. You'll never get to the end. There is no end on that machine. But there's also no end to this machine. You can sit in passion and vision land forever with no results. You can be in that world, but you want to combine it if you want your financial success and your passion to entwine and become something important. But you're all fearful. You're all scared of taking that leap. If you don't take the leap, you don't do what needs to get done, you're going to be stuck in either of the two sides, either of the poles, just dreaming and wanting and dreaming and wanting and being the eternal creativeness, but not being able to sustain it in a way that you can get the experiences you need. And the other one, you're just on the wheel. You're just going to keep running and running and running. You'll always run out of time and never do enough.
Thank you.